Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we got a bag in the mail from Flying Frog, and it is none other than a choking hazard. Well, besides being a choking hazard, this is the Veteran Saloon Girl model that was available at this year's Dice Fest. So for the last couple years, Flying Frog has had these special events that they've hosted up in Washington State, and every year they've had a special model that was released to coincide with this model not being any different in that regard. So this is a saloon girl, obviously, judging by her dress, but she is a lot more decked out for combat, and feeling this resin sprue is giving me flashbacks of building Raging Hero models from their Kickstarters. That's never a good sign. However, I do got to say the resin that is used on this model is just infinitesimally better than what we were given during the very first Kickstarter. So you can see her weapon of choice is the Void Hammer, and if you've played enough Shadows of Brimstone, you know that it is quite an enjoyable weapon to wield if you're going to go in close combat, especially with her. So she's got a satchel here, and just like some of the other veteran models that we've seen get limited releases, she has a nice little tactical display rock that she'll be able to pose on. So she does feel a little bit slimy, residuey, whatever goodness going on there. I'm going to have to go get that cleaned up. And just a quick glance, you can see there's a little bit of thin resin here along the hem of her dress. I don't know if I'm going to bother filling it. Seems like whenever I end up spraying it with primer, it all kind of gunks up and fills those gaps for me, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, and honestly, with a model like this, what do you know? She may have some tattered hems of her skirt by the time she's, lugging around a Void Hammer fighting off the undead and crazy displaced demons and monsters and what have you. So I'm going to get her cleaned up, go give her a good scrub, and we'll get her all put together, and you can see what she looks like. And our Veteran Saloon Girl is all done. So we'll go over a couple things here. So I didn't glue her to the base, and if you've watched enough of my videos, you probably know that. I'm probably going to try and get this reheated and stretch out the energy distortion effect as she swings the hammer a little more out, just to add a bit more 3D-ness to the model. It's kind of flat, but definitely an improvement over the original. I'll see if I have the original handy. I don't know where I have all of my Shadows of Brimstone models currently. I do have the Veteran Gunslinger right here, in case you're curious. She is a bit bigger, but she does have a much larger base. I guess putting the two of them, I guess she is a little bit taller than him, though. A change in scale? I don't know. Maybe she's just naturally tall and he's a little short. I don't know. It will be nice to see. I know that at the Dice Fest where this model was released, they did show off pictures of a lot of the earlier sculpts getting redone in plastic rather than resin. So who knows, maybe someday we'll see a set of veteran models released all on their own. Hard to say. But obviously a nice little model. If you did not get a hold of her during Dice Fest, do not fear, because much like our gunslinger friend here, they do show up every now and then in the web store, but usually on very limited occasions, and again during Dice Fest itself, which has been in October every year so far, I believe. So keep your eyes peeled on their web store. It might be back up on Black Friday, hard to say, but I do know that I've seen him a few more times since I actually purchased him. So, if you like it, you might still have a chance. So with that said, I will put a link down below, and otherwise, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have you back here for more soon. See you all later. Bye-bye.